Everybody, thank you for tuning in to another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourselves a great hump day. It's Wednesday. I'm without an Ethernet, without a microphone, headset, anything like that. This room is terrorized, but still a little space for me to fit in here. So this is where I'm setting up shop for today for all of you who don't know, getting a bunch of things done in this house. So, going to be wild. Can't wait to redo this room as soon as they're done. But hope you're all having a great week. Appreciate you tuning in. This is not a live video, but if you are watching this whenever, love to hear your thoughts on this. We're going through talking about each position by position on the offense so far. We have quarterback, running back, wide receiver. Go check those out. But today we're here to talk about the tight ends. Tomorrow we'll get the offensive line done. Then the defense. Training camp a week away. Let's effing go. I really can't stress enough how excited I am for it. And we're going through very excited about all of these positions. But let's talk about the tight ends today. And obviously leading the pack here, Dallas Goedert, and missed 5 games last season, but still was close to beating his career high there. He had one more catch and he would have tied it, 2 more and he would have beat it. But 55 catches, 702 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Now, we know how important he was to this offense when he went down. It was very unfortunate. In the postseason, he was actually the leading receiver when it came to receptions. He had 16, so had a great offseason so far, and I've heard some things. He wants to really come out here and do some special things. Going to be considered top 3. I know he's top 5. This dude really special, can block and catch. He can do it all. Your prototypical wide tight end, and very excited about him. Hope he can stay healthy. You want everyone to stay healthy, obviously. So coming into his 6th season, let's go Dallas. But beyond that, who the hell wants to be 2, 3? Do we keep 4? I don't know about that, but we shall see. Now, you've got Stoll back. You got Calcaterra. Now, Stoll, great blocker. He does have some good hands, but not really going to do much in the receiving department. But a good, H-type back. We talk about those H-backs. This is somebody that can do that. Grant Calcaterra, more your F-type tight end, the receiving guy. Well, you bring in some competition for him and Dan Arnold. So maybe if something were to happen to Goddard, one of these guys could help. But nobody can block and catch like Goddard, so you really don't replace it. But Tyree Jackson, he's here again. Now, he's been in the league. 2019, he was undrafted free agent for the Bills. Then he went to the DC Defenders, which is XFL. But he was a quarterback in those times. And then transitioning to a tight end when he came back to the NFL with the Eagles last 2 years here. So, look, he's a project. He didn't do much when given the opportunity. He had a few starts a couple years ago and only had like 3 catches for 22 yards. So, and that was in 3 starts. So, Dalton Keene, he was a 3rd-round pick a couple years ago for the New England Patriots. Hasn't really played because of those injuries. Only has a couple catches in his career. So some intriguing pieces at the back end, but you never know what could happen. Then Brady Russell. And we talked about this, an undrafted kid this season that, his uncle is like on the Eagles personnel. So, look, getting a shot here. He's going to compete. But, Calcaterra and Stoll, if they continue to progress the talent they have, I think that, I like those guys. But Dan Arnold, man, a veteran player coming into his 6th season. And I think that, he could definitely push Calcaterra. Stoll, really, your blocking guy. Maybe Keene can push him. I really don't know because Keene was here at the end of the season last year. So he'll get an opportunity this offseason. We'll see what he looks like. But for me, a lot of question marks. This is definitely a position that I'm going to be keeping my eye on because you didn't bring in a blocking tight end that I thought, that you could have competition. I guess Dalton Keene you could consider, but maybe a Max Williams, a free agent still out there. I know he's had some injuries, but you're just looking for some depth here. So we'll see what the Eagles do. But for me, I still love having Goddard. And clearly every position you want people to stay healthy. So we're hoping he can play all 17 games and then obviously 17 plus when we win the Super Bowl this year. But, to recap here, we're going to go through each position here. And I'm going to give you my locks and who's on the bubble. But I had those color-coded. If you missed the key, here it is. Goddard's my only lock. Everybody else has to prove it. I think Calcaterra and Stoll could make it, but maybe Arnold, does really well and pushes out Calcaterra, or maybe Arnold does so well that they keep 4 for now. I don't know if they do that, but a lot of competition there. So going to be fun to watch. Go check out the other videos that I have out so far. Quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers. We'll have the offensive line tomorrow, wherever the hell I'm at in this house, or maybe at the shop, wherever. I had to do lawns today and then got a shower. Now I came home doing this. It's going to be chaos here, but going to continue putting these out for you guys. And Friday, I'm going to try to do Fan Friday. It'll probably be around 8:30, 9 o'clock. But we're going to continue doing these things regardless of what's happening. It's sicko season, baby. So I hope you're all enjoying, getting ready. 53 days away from game one, baby. So let's stay patient, get through this. But I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, do me a favor, hit that like button. You can always subscribe down below. But until next time, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You all have yourselves a great day. Stay safe out there. And as always, go Birds!